Hello, my name is Isabella, and I decided to do my history presentation on Descartes and his idea of simple natures. I'll start off with a little background knowledge on René Descartes. He was born in France and is known as a philosopher, mathematician, and scientist. As a young boy, Descartes attended a prestigious school in France and graduated top of his class when he was 16 years old. One interesting fact about Descartes is that he was a very shy person who enjoyed keeping to himself. In school, he often liked to lay in his room and think while he took notes of his thoughts. At a young age, Descartes knew that he wanted to gain as much knowledge as he possibly could. There was a point in his life where he became a soldier, but decided that he wasn't reaching his full potential. Once he left the military, Descartes decided to focus on raising intellectual questions and was on a mission of knowledge. Now he is known as the father of philosophy. Descartes began to think critically and soon developed the idea of doubting everything he knew. This led to his theory of simple natures. In our textbook, simple natures are described as being the most elementary and fundamental properties of physical phenomena. In other words, simple natures are the most basic properties to explain any and all physical activities and attributions in our world. These properties cannot be doubted nor questioned. Many of our senses cannot be categorized as simple natures because they are and can be a part of many illusions. For example, Descartes noticed that when you submerge half of a stick into a glass of water, the stick looks as if it is broken in half. But then it goes back to being straight when taken out of the water. This led to a lot of critical thinking as Descartes tried to figure out which properties would actually fall under the category of simple natures. After doubting many things, Descartes narrowed it down to only two physical properties. These two properties are extension and motion. In our textbook, extension is explained as being the space occupied by a physical particle or body, and motion is described as the movement of an extended particle or body throughout space. These two concepts were seen as unquestionable, and therefore the only two true physical properties that were considered to be simple natures by Descartes. He believed that if you took any physical phenomena on Earth, that it could be explained using extension and motion. For example, light and sound are explained in our textbook as being results from the motions and interactions of extremely small but still extended material bodies or particles. The atomic theory is the theory that all matter is made up of tiny, indivisible particles known as atoms. Descartes' idea of extension and motion both consist of physical particles that overlap with the atomic theory. Although the atomic theory is used more in chemistry, the idea of simple natures plays a key role in neuroscience and the development of sensation and perception in psychology. As a shy philosopher, Descartes did not publish any of his theories and ideas for many years. It wasn't until he met an influential clergyman that encouraged his writings to be seen on paper and into the hands of readers. Descartes was attending a chemistry lecture one day when a man failed to acknowledge the influence of simple natures. Descartes decided to stand up and correct the man speaking, which drew the attention of a clergyman in the audience. They became friends, and after some convincing, Descartes decided to publish his ideas of mechanics and medicine, which are now considered to be physics and physiology. These two books are called Treatise of Light and Treatise of Man. Descartes provided psychologists with many ideas that have shaped the way we think now. The idea of mind and body interactions have left a handprint in modern psychology today. His theory that the mind can influence the body and the body can influence the mind plays an important role in how we can move forward in not only the field of psychology, but any other human interaction located among every career and field of work. I wanted to finish off with a short quote from Descartes that sums up his views on simple natures. He states by saying, "Give me extensions and motion, and I will construct the universe."